Hi, a rusting supercar is kind of a sad thing to see, because usually a cool car is a kind of vehicle that has a lot of heart and soul put into it. And sometimes it just feels like people hate good things. Sometimes it's the circumstance, other times it's just straight up not so good human nature. You just wait till you see what crazy people do to their cars. It's insane. Alright, let's start with what they call the world's largest and most expensive car cemetery in the world. Located in the desert in UAE, these super babies rot away under the screeching sun 24/7. One day those cars were glorious, but now, slowly but surely, they rust, turning into piles of dust. There are Rolls-Royces, Ferraris, Bentleys, Mustangs, Lamborghini, and a lot of other super cool cars. Some of those are actually in great condition still. Some owners actually apologize for what's happening to their ex-property, but nobody seems to care about these cars anyway. Do you guys have any idea why and how on earth is this possible? If you do, leave your comments, and I'll tell you what's the story behind the story later on. Abandoned Rolls-Royce. Now that sounds horrific, isn't it? Kinda hard to imagine, but that's possible. In Ukraine that happened one time. Like there's Rolls-Royce Silver Spur 2 in Kharkov, one of 1600 ever made from 1980 to 1990. One of these was found in some deserted garage. It was first noticed in the year 2000, wearing American license plate. According to some rumors, this Rolls-Royce Silver Spur 2 belonged to some local gangster in the 90s. The car was found shortly after his death. Then it disappeared again, and now it was found once more. We don't know who exactly found the car, but the truth is that it will certainly find a new life. In 1988, VH1 did a very unusual marathon. The winner was ought to win a grand prize, 36 Chevrolet Corvette. That's like every Chevrolet ever made from 1953 to 1989. In order to participate, you only had to make a $2 call. Over 2 million Americans took part. Long Island carpenter Dennis Amadeo turned out to be a winner. But then, the collection was supposed to be bought out by the famous psychedelic artist Peter Max, who was planning to use those cars in one of his artistic projects. But then, something went wrong and the cars spent 25 years in various separate places. Although lately, two families, Heller and Spindler, convinced the artist to sell them the cars, and they are currently trying to get those going. If they ever succeed, they will probably sell those cars. In Japan, they found Ferrari 365 GTB for Daytona Scaglieri. It was rotting away in some garage for 40 years. It was a Gran Turismo type, and they did those from 1968 till 1973. It got 4.4 V12 with 353 horses, and it makes 100 in just 5.1 seconds. There were only 1,200 copies made. That particular car was built in 1969 and sent to a shop in Bologna. It was purchased by the founder of Autosprint magazine, Luciano Conti. By the way, Luciano and Enzo Ferrari are very good friends, so it's very possible that the car was originally intended for Luciano from the very start. Although he owned it for just about a year and then he sold it to someone new. 1 month later, the new owner also sold Daytona, and from there on in, the car had various owners. After a few years, they finally found it in Japan. Ferrari specialists were sent to investigate the car and confirm the fact that it was original. The mileage was about 23,000 miles, which is something like 36,000 kilometers. It was decided to sell it in that same state. The price started at 2 million euros. But if they make it look new, the price is gonna go upwards. Adey Hussein was Saddam Hussein's eldest son. During the Gulf War, he bought himself Ferrari F40. He owed it till the day he died in 2003. After his death, the $440,000 worth car was just standing in the whereabouts of some village. After a while, YouTuber Scott Radaros got really interested in it. He found whoever owed the car at that moment and wanted to buy it, and was asked to pay $1,150,000. There were only 1,300 copies ever made. The car's got 2.9 V8 engine inside with 478 horses inside. It's got 5-speed manual transmission, and it only takes 3.7 seconds to make 100 kilometers per hour. Its maximum speed is 324. Andy House from Texas bought his Bugatti Veyron in 2009. 1 month after the purchase, a video appeared online with that car in the lake. According to him, he lost control because he was distracted by a bird. The weirdest part is that he didn't even try to get the car out and he just left it there. But actually, it's not weird at all because he was insured out of his ass and was planning to receive over $600,000. But then nothing went as he planned because he was accused of concealing the accident and lake pollution. So instead of getting insurance money, the man faced a whole year in prison. Do you remember the legendary 1976 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 from Gone in 60 Seconds? Guess what? It was found abandoned in some garage, all covered in thick layer of dust. Can you believe that? Its original flat tires indicated that the car spent quite a few years in that place. The new owners quickly invited the Shelby expert who confirmed that the car was 100% original. Every key aspect of the car turned out to be absolutely authentic. Such detailed analysis is actually crucial if you're planning to sell the car to somebody. The video clearly indicates that this particular Ford Mustang is the genuine Shelby GT500. Still looks kinda worn off, but a little bit of work here and there and this baby will be as good as new. Ferrari 488 GTB was found in Great Britain. It was left out in the field, believe it or not. It was left there after some serious damage was done to it. They found it near Huddersfield. It lacked the frontal wing and the side rear mirror. Also, its body kit was damaged. Apparently, the driver lost control on the road and flew out in the field. Nobody seemed to know why exactly the owner decided to leave it out there and how much time it spent in the field exactly. 488 GTB costs about £180,000 in England, which is something like $240,000. This Lancia Stratos is a rally legend from 1973, regarded as the best thing Lancia ever made. This one was found in 2013 in the US. The car was first brought to Germany and then got to the States in the 80s. Ever since then, it only got one owner. Just like other Stratos cars, it's got 2.4-liter V6 Ferrari motor and original Ferrari brakes. The design was done by the famous Bertone studio. Currently, this car can be bought at the price of $600,000. This BMW M6 was found in one of the parking lots in Dubai. Unfortunately, the car was left there in poor condition. This isn't the only vehicle found by the officials in the airport. After another one of those search parties, they found Lamborghini, Bentley, and a few more BMW types. So, why is it that people leave their cars? Usually, this happens because people lose their jobs. They lose their jobs and they can't afford their fancy cars anymore. It all started when the oil prices dropped a few years ago. A lot of people lost their jobs back then, especially in UAE. So it's not surprising that they find cars like BMW M6 abandoned. Did you guys ever manage to find anything rare and valuable? Something interesting? Tell me about it. That's all for now, folks. Press the like button if you enjoyed watching this video and share it with your friends. See you later!